Nancy. Oh, sorry. Welcome, guys. I was over here texting and typing. Welcome. We are so excited that you are here with us tonight. We're going to have a little crow time. And basically, that is just, we want to hear who added a new team member this week or who is new. What have you done that promoted yourself? Susan, we definitely want you to share about your pop-up facial that you did skincare class the other night. So I'm going to start with sales. So I'm going to have you share first, Susan, so that everybody else can get their head wrapped around what they're going to do. And I want you to share what happened.
So I had a facial cancel about 4 weeks ago. It was one of my very first facials, and it was my daughter, who is a teacher in Arizona. But I had sent her 3 different types of skincare, but I sent her enough for 3 different people. So she had 9 sets. So she called me Friday and said, hey, I'm sorry I had to cancel, but we got the house set up, so she moved. So she said, can you do a facial tonight? I said, okay. So she has 4 people plus herself on there. I've never done anything other than one-on-one. I'm very new to virtual. I literally stand in my bathroom and wash my face with people. So she had 2 guys and 3 ladies there, and I had $498 in sales. I sold 2 complete skincare sets, and then a guy just messaged me as we were on here. His mom wants to have a facial tomorrow night. So I'm at the point where I'm doing 3 to 4 facials a night this entire week. So I am so excited.
I have a question to ask you. How did you go from not holding appointments to having that many booked? Tell me what you did.
So I listened to Chelsea last week, and like I said, I'm going through a really hard time with the whole moving away from being a foster parent. I'm new to Montana, so I know nobody here. I literally picked up the phone and called my friends, and we just had conversations, and everybody on my calendar this week is somebody I know, or somebody that I've been stationed with in the past 10 years or something. And it was just genuine conversation and asking how I was doing. I didn't call people because I was trying to book people, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, I need to reach out to people. I can't just be like, hey, I'm selling Mary Kay now. So, yeah.
I love that. Genuine conversation. Everybody give her happy hands, high five, whatever you want to do. That'll be great. Who else had a great week and has something we want to share as far as sales? Brianna.
So, really excited. I made like a new chicken shit list of women that I wanted to share because my next goal is to go into DIQ. And I reached out to one of my clients who was my manager at GNC in Alaska. She is the woman that actually taught me how to sell. Like, first time I ever sold anything was from her. We were like the top store. She was always the top regional manager. And so I was just like, I would love to have her, but I don't know if she would ever do this again because she sold Mary Kay for her friend a long time ago. Well, then I touched base with her and we just video chatted, and I was just, well, I originally was just like, hey, I'm doing like this drawing thing, and you know, all I need is your opinion. I know you know a little bit about Mary Kay. And she was like, sure, what time? And I was like, all right, let's talk this time. So I video chatted her, and we like caught up for like an hour and talked about Mary Kay for like 2 seconds. But so then I was just asking her questions, and she was like, you know, when I did Mary Kay, like I was selling like $3,000 a month, like so easy, like, and it was fun. And she was like, and I'm retired now, so I'm not doing anything. I thought about getting a job at Sherwin-Williams just so I could interact with people. So what do you need? It's like, so I told her my goal, and how, you know, I wanted to move into leadership. And she was like, yeah, send me the agreement. I'm going to talk to my husband. And so she called me today and she was like, oh my gosh, David is so excited. He remembered like when I was in Mary Kay, and he wants me to start with some inventory. We've already got some ladies lined up. And like her son is excited. So she's excited. And so she remembers the diamond bumblebee for sharing. And she was like, so how do I get that diamond bumblebee? And I was like, okay, well, this is how you get it. She's like, can I do that in 18 months? Because that's when my husband gets out of the military. I was like, oh, yeah. She was like, can I do that in 6 months? And I was like, I mean, you won't get the bee in 6 months, but you can do it in 6 months. And so she's just like remembering all these Mary Kay things from like a decade ago, like the closing sheet and everything. So she wants to come in qualified and she's excited. So I was like, yay. And I reached out to another friend who kind of blew me off before, but she needs some Mary Kay in her life. And she was like, you know what? I'm going to do it because I trust you. And I know that I can only like gain, you know, from working with you. And then today I had a client who I had tried to share with, and she was like, so how much does this cost to start Mary Kay? So I have been doing my miracle mornings and like meditating and manifesting yeses. So I think that has helped. And then just like letting go, just like being honest and talking with people, because I'm just like, the worst thing that they can say is no or just ignore me. Sucks for them. But so right now I've got 2 yeses to get their agreements in this week, and one girl I got to touch base with to talk about the starter kit.
Awesome. Everybody give it a hand. Woo, that's awesome. Who else wants to share? It doesn't matter if you don't have 3 new recruits. It's fine. We want to hear your victories.
Well, mine's small, but it's big for me. Brianna's a hard follow. But so I'll be honest, I haven't been sharing because I've been in my head. But I've been working with Mary Beth on breaking my goals down into monthly goals. Yellow now, I've added. And I and I have 2, my goal is 2 shares, and I made it last week, and I've already done 2, and I have another one scheduled for tomorrow. I haven't gotten any yeses yet, but at least I'm like sharing and meeting my goals, and I have it broken down into monthly. And I did my first Facebook Live event on Saturday morning, and I had 1 person watch and 2 people go back and watch. And I did have sales, and one of the girls I share with, and the other one I'm going to, is on there as well. So like I'm doing things, and that's good because any progress is good progress.
Awesome. And you know what? Getting out of your head will move you forward consistently, because our head, we talked about it earlier, our head is what we go on up here is usually our brakes that we put on. So congratulations. That's awesome. Very good. Anybody else? Going once, going twice. All right. Do we have anyone who added a new team member since last week? Any new senior consultants this week? New reds? All righty, that means there's room. By the end of the month, I know that we're gonna have new team members from Brianna and probably Celeste. You're gonna shock yourself and get a new team member. When we're consistent and we continue to do the work, the results will come. So is there anything else you want me to recognize before I turn it over? No? We're glad you guys are here. Give yourselves a big woohoo just for showing up tonight. Good job. We're glad you're here, guys.
Thank you. What an awesome week. I need to go on vacation more often. Brianna's like, no, we went a week without talking to each other. So, so I just want to do just a really quick recap of like what we've already covered. Can y'all believe we've covered this much stuff? You guys, this is a lot of stuff. in just like 2 weeks, I think, maybe 3 weeks, I can't remember, but just a really quick recap. And like, seriously, this is going to be about a 30-second recap because I want to hear from you guys. So start thinking about like, what has been your greatest takeaway so far? And also like from the topics that we've already covered, what are some areas where you feel like we need to go back and do a little bit of touch-up work on that? So like, what has been your greatest takeaway so far? And then what are some topics that you need a little bit more help on? But first of all, we covered our virtual beauty experience checklist, and just kind of went through all of that. I posted on our Facebook page, and I can share on the virtual one also with just, just a list of things that you can easily get from Amazon. Like, Amazon has become our best friend. So that could be a good stock option if you're into stocks also. But booking, like, we went from who do I book, what do I say, how do I grow my people? Mary Beth gave just some of the best examples and ways of reaching out to your own clients. You guys, we really need to touch base with our own clients because that is where our moneymaker really is. It's awesome to have cold leads, but the people that know us, love us, and trust us. It's like the conversations that Susan had this week and Celeste had this week and Brianna had this week. Those were with people that they already knew, that they could call on the phone and have a genuine conversation with and take it to that next place. And so that is why it's so important to, maintain good customer service. And we'll talk more about customer service in the weeks to come, but just really reaching in and tapping into your customers, even just to say, oh, it's your birthday, happy birthday. I mean, those are good things to keep up with. We also offered you some booking scripts on what to say, like to get them booked, some different avenues of making new leads, how to track them. I know Celeste did an amazing job for you guys last week with her coaching and her kitchen coaching and like following up with your people to get them to hold their party. I mean, there's $1 million to be made just in the follow-up and making sure that that party gets held. Mary Kay always said, a party worth booking is a party worth coaching. And so it's so much easier to maintain that than to go out and get a new one. Wouldn't you all agree with that? Yes, so thank you, Celeste, for doing that. And then, of course, we're going to be talking more about follow-up as we go. And so next week, we're going to start talking about, now that we are like booking and we're coaching and pre-profiling and we know what to do to get prepared, it's kind of time to start, well, what do you do during a virtual beauty experience? So we will start talking about that, but what have been some of your greatest takeaways so far, and maybe some topics that you still feel like you need to cover that we've already covered? We've got like another book practically to go through with you guys, and we want to take our time about this. We don't want to get in a rush, but it's all about back to the basics right now. So I'm going to turn it over to you all. Just unmute yourself and give us a little bit of feedback about your takeaways. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
One thing that I would like more clarification on, because I think it's a good idea, but I'm wondering what it looks like, is what Nancy mentioned a few weeks ago with those sheets that she puts out whenever she does events, like the one that has gifts that women find from the Mary Kay opportunity, and the one that has like all the different ways you can start. The 3 sheets, they're on page 9, like 7, 8, 9. Yeah, like I want to know, like, how do you pull those in to what you're doing? Like, when do you mention it? Because that's something different that I've not done, but I do think it's a good idea. And yeah, and then my biggest takeaway, honestly, is the statistic that was shared last week with 80% of sales are made on the 5th to 12th contact. Like, I just keep telling myself, I'm like, that's so big, because even if you get a no the first time, like, you might not by the 12th time. So like, just keep doing it till they say no, because it's not, I read a quote the other day, and it's not pushy unless she says no. Like, you're just being persistent, and then when she says no, like, then it would be pushy if you asked her again. So yeah.
Yes, that is so true. I have a couple of consultants, Celeste, who booked people from like a year ago. So you just keep on not calling them every day, but just saying, hey, do I have permission to give you a call again in a couple of months? And so thank you for bringing up those closing sheets, because that is in the book a little bit later on how we bring those in. It's part of the whole closing process. So thank you for bringing that up. Who else wants to share?
Well, I was going to say, since Celeste brought it up, the closing sheets, I know when I first started, that was definitely something I struggled with, because I didn't want to feel like, and I talked to Christy about it before when I had first started my business. It's one of those where you don't want to feel like you're asking for their money, but if you are confident in your conviction, like when your presentation, because, you are representing the brand, you're also presenting the products, and just, being personable, even if it's virtual versus, or in person if we ever get to be in person again. But just being confident really just motivates those people. Telling your why is very important as well. Because it's easy to bring those closing sheets in, and honestly, just talking about them, just showing them what it is. They're like, oh, well, that's already organized for me. So I'm just going to grab this, boom, 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 boom. And that's how those closing sheets really just kind of help seal the deal. But again, it's really just about being confident in your conviction and just knowing that, hey, I'm going to get through this virtual party or through this facial, and I'm going to make a sale, period. Like, throw it out there. You're going to walk in with confidence, or walk in, right, with that confidence. And you're going to say, hey, I'm going to make this sale, period. Don't care if it's $5. Don't care if it's $150. I'm going to make a sale today. I mean, you may have more than one party booked that same day. You're going to make a sale. You just got to throw it out there in the universe.
And do it with confidence. I love that, Yesenia.
So I have a question. I have not seen a close. I have 2 people tonight in an hour. I don't know them. They're brand new. I don't know them. I don't know how to close them. I can close somebody I know, but I don't know how to close somebody I don't know.
Okay, so this was not on the agenda for tonight. However, I can do something, and this is completely different than what's on the agenda, Nancy and Mary Beth, but just bear with me for like 2 seconds. So I'm going to try to do something really quickly. So Susan, I would love to put you in a room with Brianna. She's a master at closing a class. So, I mean, she's closing roll-up bags, she's closing new people. And so if that's okay with the 2 of you guys, you won't be a part of the rest of, you're just going to go away for just a little bit. When you're ready to come back, I guess you can let me know, because this is the first time I've done this. But I'm going to try to put you all in a room real quick, okay? Is that all right? Okay, give me 2 seconds. Manually.
This is real fancy stuff.
Okay, so I can't do that. Cannot do that, because that's going to put half of you in one room and half of you in the other room, and I don't want to do that. So, Brianna, do you want to hop off real quick and do a quick call with Susan?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, that would be awesome. Susan, is that okay with you? And when y'all get done, just come back. I'll text you her number.
Yeah, text me her number.
Okay,
All right. Bye.
Okay, so anyway, that is one way of taking care of that. And I want her to have a strong close, so right? And you all will understand why I did that in just a few minutes. So I'm going to turn this over. Does anybody else have anything that they wanted to share?
I do.
Go ahead, Amy. Unmute yourself.
Okay, gracefully unmuted myself. I have a show on Thursday, a virtual beauty experience, and it initially started out with being like 2 people, but now we're up to 7, and we're up to 7 because I took the tactics from the lady that I'm having the show for. She sells Pampered Chef and Tupperware, and she's all the time inundating my mail and my Facebook with just, pop up things. So I decided that I would pop up her people that she had on her list. So we've been coaching all week and having like little games and just things that have reeled other people in. And they're like, do you mind? And I had to do the cutoff on Friday because I want to make sure they all had their product, for Thursday. But the thing that I thought was so interesting was, I would always say, oh man, I hate when I get invited to these Peppered Chef or these Tupperware parties. But then I realized, wait a minute, I'm going to take a little bit of this away, but I'm going to do a little personal, for the people that she had on her list to come. And she's like, I had no idea that I had this many friends that would be interested. And I thought, you're constantly looking for new ideas and games and things like that. It hasn't even taken 10 minutes out of my day to spend in this virtual beauty experience that I know is going to yield probably another team member and some sales. So it's just the interest that's peaked, and it's how I've positioned myself for Thursday. So I'm just kind of excited about that.
Amy, that is very exciting. And in fact, that could be something that we want to put into our Pink Bootcamp training. So after you get that all done, just keep Mary Beth posted on your results. And we might want to add like a little snippet in there and have you to train on that. But I think that is very wise to learn from other direct sales companies who've been doing virtual beauty experience or virtual experiences for a long time. I mean, we've got a lot to learn from other companies. So that's very smart. Anybody else before I turn it over to Mary Beth? Okay, Mary Beth, I'm going to turn it over to you, sister.
Okay, guys. All right. So, so Christy, let me see here. I was making notes and writing stuff down, and I just love to your guys' your vision and your thoughts and your takeaways. And isn't it so fun to come together as a group and just share different ideas? I learned so much from y'all. I truly do. Okay. So something I want to touch base on, I got an email earlier today from the company, and it's about seminar. And so guys, and I did not wear my ring up here. I was going to show y'all. I'll show y'all again. So 16 years ago, my very first seminar with Mary Kay. I had been in Mary Kay, actually it was 15 years ago, because I had been in Mary Kay a year. I didn't get to go to my very first seminar because I just birthed the baby. But the next year I went, and I remember sitting the very top. I mean, I had so much fun, the glitz, the glamour, the girlfriends, the experience was amazing. But what I took away that changed my business for the last 15 years, guys, was so powerful because I said yes to seminar. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't really know what it was. It was a little bit of money to go, an investment. So I'm saying all this tonight to you guys to say, for $40 or $45, you can register for Mary Kay seminar, which is going to be virtually this year in August. Everybody, we have no excuses why we can't attend. I mean, truly, there's no excuse. It's for 3 nights, and not 3 nights all night long. It's different little pieces and times. But even if you couldn't be on for all 3 nights because maybe you work on Friday and Saturdays, maybe you could be on for Thursday. But guys, just to have a taste of what seminar is. So years ago, I was sitting up in my seat, my big fluffy gown, and it was awards night. And guys, awards night is so fancy, and it's like going to prom or Miss America. It is so amazing. And I wish I had some of my anyway, I don't know where that stuff is. We moved and it's all packed away. But this lady, they were going across the stage to pick up their diamond jewelry. Guys, they're diamonds, real diamonds. And so as they call them and they walk down the stairs and they walk across and they present you with this beautiful little tiny chair, like a Barbie chair. And that chair has a ring inside. Actually, it didn't have a ring inside. I had to walk out to the vaults with the armored car people, security, to pick up my diamond. But anyway, I saw this lady, and I wasn't on the court that year, but I saw this lady, and she didn't walk across stage, guys. She rode across stage, and she rode in her wheelchair. Her legs did not work, and her hands did not work. In fact, she had her hands kind of moved the not the gas, but y'all know what I mean, the little thing to make her go. And in my mind right then, I said to myself, what's my excuse? I have 2 hands and 2 feet. then I have no other excuse. So guys, I went home and my business changed. It changed because I had a purpose. I'm like, if this lady can do this, I can do this too. And so I came back to seminar the next year and was on the Queen's Court of Sales for the first time. Now, that many years ago, I had to sell $36,000 in 1 year. Now, that was a lot because the year before I probably did like 10,000. I don't know. But I know with proper planning, with passion, determination, you can make anything happen in Mary Kay that you want to. Okay. So I didn't think I would ever see that woman again. Guys, I ran into her like 5, 6, 7 years ago in New Orleans at an event. She was a sales director. I had no idea, but I got to go over and like speak to her and thank her for changing my business. She had no clue who I was, had never seen her, but y'all, it was so amazing to reconnect with her. So I want to know, what is it that you truly want from your business? What is it that you've been putting off and making an excuse for in your business? Like, I can't do that, or I've got this, or I've got that. Guys, the sky is the limit. So we're going to chat about sales tonight. So if there's anything I know about Mary Kay, I can tell you how to sell. As my family would say, you could sell ice to an Eskimo. So number one, seminar, guys, you want to be there. If you don't know what it is, if you're so stinking brand new and you're like, I don't really know what this is, ask your sales director. She's going to help you figure that out. Okay. Now, seminar should not come out of the 40 bucks that you pay or $45 that you pay for seminar should not come out of your personal bank account. Like, you shouldn't go to your husband or your account. God, I need $45 to pay for this. Guys, we have a product that we sell and we make instant profit. You sell 100 bucks, 50 bucks goes in your pocket. Okay. So really, I'm just going to call it like I see it. We have no excuse not to be registered for seminar. That's just all there is. Okay. Moving on. Christy, do you want to show that video? If you want to, if you can, let's show that just so y'all can kind of see a little snippet of what seminar is. That would be amazing.
Seat in the house. Join us August 20th through the 22nd for Seminar 2020. All 4 seminars will be streamed in English and Spanish at the exact same time. Even though we can't get together, we can still be together. Nothing stops the Mary Kay spirit or the powerful experience of seminar. And trust us, this is one you won't want to miss. We'll have speakers that will move you, speeches that will empower you, and prizes that will remind you why you're an independent beauty consultant for one of the most dynamic and renowned companies in the beauty industry. It's all yours for $45 or $40 if you register for Career Conference 2020. Registration opens June 25th. Don't miss out. As one final reward, if you book your seat to seminar and don't cancel, you'll receive a $20 wholesale / $40 retail credit towards your first Section 1 order. That's right. We'll jumpstart your year just for showing up and doing what you do. Get ready for community, commitment, and celebration. Get ready, get set, connect. We'll see you at Seminar 2020 really soon.
Yay! Okay, so that was just a little snippet, and you can find that on Mary Kay In Touch under seminar somewhere out there. You can Google it. Any questions about seminar? Anything that anybody wants to know that maybe anything? Anybody? Who's registered? If you're registered for seminar, kind of give yourself a wave through here. Okay, congratulations, guys. Congratulations on promoting yourself to something amazing. Okay, so as we move on and we talk about sales just for a little bit, guys, last week, we talked a little bit about recap of Christmas selling. So we're in July and it's very hot and we're not really thinking about the holidays just yet, but guys, Hobby Lobby and Target and all these places, they are thinking about the holidays. We're a retailer, guys, we're a retailer. And so it is time for us to start thinking about the holidays. So right now, what you do in your business, the women that you meet, the customers that you chat with, because you ran into them at the grocery store or it's their birthday, whatever that might be. Guys, right now we are building relationships that I promise you will pay off in November and December hugely. if you want it to, hugely. So, so right now it's so important to invite women. The more people you can meet, the more your contact list grows, or your PCP, your preferred customer, grows right now. Those are those are more people that you're going to have to sell to when the holidays roll around. So guys, I know Ulta is kind of our competition, right? I mean, Ulta, I mean, they're not even really competition, but people love to go to Ulta and look around. Christy and I were having this conversation this morning. You know, right now, going somewhere like to Ulta or to, what's that place called? Sephora, maybe, one of those stores, it's really not convenient, and it's kind of a hassle. Would y'all say just to go to Target, to go anywhere right now, it's kind of a hassle? Guys, our customers can pick up our phone and call us like, hey, Mary Beth, I need a miracle set. I can either deliver it to her or ship it to her CDS super quick. And she can chat with a real person, not somebody from somewhere else on the phone. So that's huge. But guys, as we think about Christmas, I want you to also think about wrapping up your July bling. Okay. And so this is a little something that Mary Kay sent me. Has anybody won their earrings this month? They're beautiful spark a chain reaction earrings. Anybody? Does anybody want those earrings? Does anybody know what those earrings are? Does anybody not know? Because if you don't know, Brooke's like, no, I'm going to share that with you. Okay, Brooke, I love it. I love it. Okay, so every month, Mary Kay has, and this is the first month of the Mary Kay seminar year. So every month, Mary Kay gives us away a prize just for doing our, like, just for working our job. So every month when you host sales 600 or greater, okay, when you host sell, which means that's what you order from the company, because they don't know if we sell product or we give them away to our best friend. When you order 600 or more, Mary Kay is going to send you a beautiful gift. And that gift this month is a gorgeous pair of kind of like a sparkly type earring. So this is what Mary Kay says for July. Start with a bang. In July, daily focus on product sales and team building could lead you to a consistent wins and can fuel your fire all year long. So this is the first month of the entire year. Yesenia, am I frozen? Am I frozen?
You are frozen, but we can hear you.
Okay, I'm out in the country, internet problems. So anyway, so guys, how do you do that? What if you're sitting at zero right now? Or what if you have 250 hosts selling right now and you would love to earn those earrings and love to be your very first month of the seminar year to do consistency all year long? And y'all, if it's free, it's for me. I love free gifts from Mary Kay. So I want to share with you some ideas. So number one, why would it be important for you? That's a question you have to ask yourself. I want y'all to get fired up. Like, where I'm from in the country, we're like, get fired up. You know, that was like a cheer we did in school. But seriously, guys, why would you be excited and fired up about earning a pair of earrings? Okay. Well, here's the thing. It's not about the earrings. It's about who can you touch? What can you sell? How can you grow your business? And what new team member is going to be wrapped up in the middle of that? So here's some amazing ideas. And Christy, if you'll take it away on the share screen, I want you to think this thought. In the next 24 hours, so we have 4 days left this month after today, I think. So in the next 24 hours, if you sold $24 to 24 people, 24, 24, 24, guys, that's going to give you $576 in sales. Christy, I think it's the one that says 24, 24. This one right here. Okay. So let's say you're so dadgum excited. And Briley, I know that charcoal mask is like your sweet spot, girlfriend. You love that charcoal mask. So can you imagine if you sold that charcoal mask to 24 people for $24, you would have $576 in sales. So here's the cool thing. Guys, I don't know where y'all can go to get a job or to do something that you can make would that be right? What's half of 576? Let me do my math real quick. $288, just bam. Like, that's pretty amazing, isn't it? Like $300 just for doing a fun challenge and getting fired up. You can sell Girl Scout cookies, if you can sell donuts for the band, or, you know, candy bars or whatever, guys, y'all can get passionate about your favorite product and multiply that. So something else to think about, 24 to 24, you can text this little picture. Christy and I are going to pop it out on our websites, and Nancy too, or on our Facebook group pages. So you can take this and like text it to your friends and say, hey, I'm in a challenge. You know, I'm looking to sell $24 to 24 people in the next 24 hours. Is there anything on this sheet that you would love, or is there any Mary Kay that you would love? So guys, it's just connecting. It's not putting it up on your Facebook page to say, hey, does anybody want anything? Guys, it's going to take a little work. Okay, a little work, like a little bit of you taking and texting or calling people individually. So the next thing, what if you sold 24 mascaras at $15 each in the next 24 days? Guys, who does not need a mascara? Guys, that's $360 in sales. We make half of that. But let's throw in a little bonus. What if you gave them, you sold them a mascara, I mean, not a mascara, they bought a mascara, but they got an eye makeup remover for 10 bucks. That's a huge savings for them. And if they've never used the eye makeup remover, they're getting a different product that they're getting to use or something brand new. Okay, so another thing I think of is, guys, in the next 4 days, what if you aim and strive to have a $100 day every day for the next 4 days? So what if you go tomorrow, you know, today's not even over. You know, we have like 4 hours left tonight. So what if you say, gosh, you know what, I'm going to sell $100 when I get off the phone with the Zoom tonight. Guys, you can do that. It's one miracle set. It's one customer reorder. It's calling one customer, getting her so dadgum excited. Another thing that I think of is that right now, guys, take a little bit of your profit if you can. I've bought several of the charcoal masks with the cute little towel. I'm putting those back for the holidays to sell at Christmas time, because I know once the charcoal mask with the towels are gone, Mary Kay's not going to make any of those, and those will be great for the holidays. And the next thing, you can ask people if they have kids going back to school, and I know we have several teachers on tonight. Guys, those teachers are going to be sanitizing, and you know, schools are germ magnets anyway. But what if, I mean, as a parent, I think I'm going to gift my not Skylar, but Emma's teacher, because she's in college, Emma's teachers, the satin hand set, just as a gift to her to say thank you, because they're going to be washing their hands and disinfecting a lot. And it's just a way to say thank you. So who do you know that's a teacher, or who do you know that has kids going back to school that they could gift a satin hands to the teacher, just as a, hey, you know, I appreciate everything that you're doing this year. So any questions on quick selling ideas? And who wants to earn those earrings? Who wants to wrap up? There's 600. Let it shine, let it sparkle. Start with the bang consistency. Absolutely. Guys, no matter if you're sitting at 0, you're not doing anything at all this month, you have 4 days and you can move mountains in 4 days. I promise you that. So that's all I got for y'all.
That's it.
That's it.
I love it. Okay, so which idea are y'all going to run with, you guys? All of them? So Mary Beth sent those to me. I'll send them out to my consultants. Nancy will send them to you guys. And Nancy, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Okay, guys. I'm excited. I got all excited. I was taking notes, and it's not like it's a new thought, but you know what? Sometimes we just need to be reminded about what we already know. I love Yesenia. She just said I did that at the beginning of the month, and what a great way to start the month. What a great way to wrap up the month. So I loved it. I got all excited. Gonna get on the phone here. We're gonna just take a couple of minutes here. As we wrap up here, I'm gonna go through what's coming up this next week. Tomorrow night, we are doing our birthday bash, which is clients who have birthdays in June and July. And we've invited them to come for a Hydra session, and they will be getting a complimentary, of course, Hydra session with us. So for those of you that are participating, just remember it's tomorrow night at 7. On Thursday, Christy and I are doing a pink boot camp. And so get on the phone, call, not pink boot camp, I'm sorry. It says pink boot camp. We're doing peek into pink. I was like, I read that right. We're doing peek into pink. So take some time and think of who it is you want to share Mary Kay with. I loved it when Brianna was talking. She was talking about just, you know, the people that you're afraid of, the people that you know that you should call because they'd be phenomenal. And you know what? Everyone loves to be complimented and how amazing they are and that you would love their opinion. And so I want you to think about who would you like to have on that. You guys are the superstars of that Peek into Pink, and we want you to be building your teams and growing your business. And so that's what it's there for, and that's what we're going to be doing on Thursday. Also, Mary Beth has a virtual beauty experience on Thursday for her girls, and so there's lots of activity going on. These things that we do are for you. It's not Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought that was to me. It's not just because we don't have anything else to do, but we're doing this to help you grow your business. And then Monday, we are challenging you to set up a virtual beauty experience for yourself on Monday evening. I know Susan is doing one tonight, and it's kind of her first thing that she's doing on her own. And so we're excited for her. And so we challenge you to set up a beauty experience for yourself. I am going to be hosting one on Monday evening. So for those of you that do not feel comfortable or confident to do a beauty experience on your own, let me know, let your director know. You guys are all welcome to come if you want to. Invite your guests and be on there with us. You have your words in your workbook. And so we don't have a whole lot of time left. We have just a few minutes. Do you want me to go ahead and do this since our time is so short?
Since we probably don't have time to make phone calls, let's just give them about 10 minutes to make a couple of chicken lists.
Okay, good. I was like,
Andrea.
okay, so I loved it. I loved your chicken list. And that's just people that you're a little bit afraid or intimidated to reach out to. And so we're going to give you just a few minutes right now to make your list, whether it's going to be the 24 and 24 or whether it's your Mary Kay favorites. But I just love all these great selling ideas to help you wrap up your month and really start next month with a bang. Those people that you reach out to tonight can be for sales, can be for all of the above, sales, sharing appointment, and all of the rest. So take just a couple of minutes, go through your phone. You have the best database. 20 years ago, we didn't have anything like this. So get your database out and start looking through there. Who are you going to reach out to? Who are you going to send the 24 by 24 to tonight? Who are you going to ask to come on and be in the peek into pink with us on Thursday, or to join for a virtual beauty experience? And don't panic if you don't have samples set out. People can do a virtual beauty experience with or without samples. You can do it QVC style. I was like, no, you can't, no, you can't. But you know what? Christy is so right. People buy tons of things from QVC without ever trying it. So don't let that hang you up. All that is a layer for the next process. Okay. So go through don't hang up, don't leave. Just go through your phone right now. Take a couple of minutes and let's get people on your list.
Okay, you guys, we've got about 9 minutes left. Would love to hear about your chicken list that you just created. Did you think about people that you had not thought about before? Yes. So before the pandemic started, I had started creating all these other lists. It's time for me to revisit them, so I'm pretty excited about that. So who wants to share how many you added to your list, your chicken list? Yesenia, how many did you add to your chicken list?
Well, but almost filled up a whole page.
Yay! That's so exciting.
So I think it's part of the chicken list is like people that I know I've been needing to reach out to, like some of my essential workers that I just have not had the chance to reach out to them, some of my teachers, and then some people that are really good customers that it's about that time for some reorders. And you have to set aside that time to really just sit down, pick up your phone, stop being scared to talk to people on the phone and call them. Because sometimes I feel like when we just send a text or even just put something on Facebook, it gets overlooked. So they're on my chicken list.
Love it. I love that you brought up the essential workers. It's a really good reminder of something that was covered last week. And don't forget, we are breaking the states. So very good. Thank you, Yesenia. Yes. Okay. Celeste has 14 on her chicken list. Go, girl, go. Anybody else want to share? Amy Shelton, how many do you have on your chicken list? Yes, I just called you out.
It's okay. I have 16.
Yay! All right. That's so exciting. Good deal. Yes.
I just booked another appointment for tomorrow night and another one for Wednesday night. And then I have 62 on my chicken list.
What did you say?
62.
6'2".
Yes.
Holy cow. You go, girl. That is so
I'm
exciting.
not taking no.
No.
I have the 100 no thing that I'm working on this week.
Love it. I love
Awesome.
that. Love it, love it, love it.
Hi, Christy.
Yes.
Okay, Marilyn.
Hey, girl.
Hey, so I've got like between 30 and 40 on mine because, well, I'm in a new town. So, and a few of them are reaching back out to some people I haven't heard from in a long time, or, vice versa. But then also just a lot that I've never really shared it with them because they're over here. So
I'm so excited because Mary Lynn, you know everybody and everybody loves you. And so I know everybody's going to say yes to you. I'm so excited.
thanks.
Okay. What else? Anybody else have a chicken list? Nancy, how many's on your chicken list? Oh.
I got to 15, but I'm sure there's more.
Yes.
I just went through my phone and started writing down everyone that I've skipped over. Do you know how you go through the phone and you're like, oh, not them? I just wrote them down anyway.
I love it.
I love it. I just saw your thing over here. Alice has 17. Brianna has 12. Yay. Yay, yay.
Briley.
Yay. How many does Briley have?
Oh, I had taken down like 14.
That's awesome. Yay.
Yeah.
Brooke.
Yeah, I wrote down 10, and then there's the 10 that I sent earlier to Mary Beth a few days ago.
So you have 20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you're brand new, right, Brooke?
Yeah.
Congratulations. Yay. That's so exciting. Okay, awesome. So now the next step is to take action. So the plan was tonight that we were going to have a little booking blitz, but when you get 3 sales directors together, we like to talk. And so now is the time to take action. And so we want to challenge you that next Monday night, It will not be a regular meeting night, but we want you to set aside next Monday night to host a virtual beauty experience. And so whether that's on Zoom or Facebook Live or just FaceTiming somebody. Also, Nancy is going to have a virtual beauty experience that you can pop into. So if you're not feeling quite comfortable with that yet, Nancy will have one that you can pop in with her as well. And she is a master. So you will learn lots. Even if you don't have guests for Monday night, I would highly recommend that you pop in on that. There will not be a power hour next Monday. So that's from 6 until 7. So I'll fill you guys in on that. So, okay. Anything else, you guys?
Ooh, tonight was great.
It was great. Mary Beth, Nancy, what do y'all have to wrap us up?
I just want to encourage you guys, as soon as we get off, take that 24 and 24 or whatever and take advantage of it while my mom and dad used to always say, strike while the iron's hot. And that's literally while you're motivated, because their iron isn't hot. It's you that is. And so right now you're like, woohoo, I can do anything. I can see it even in your demeanor, how you're sitting in front of the camera right now. And so do it now, do it now, do it now, do it now. Mary Kay always said, be a part of the Din Din Club. Don't, hang up and then say, I'll do that tomorrow. Do it now.
Yes. So I'm going to say this, y'all, we have an hour before bedtime or before like 9 o'clock. And I always say, rule of thumb, don't call people before 9 or after 9, just because it's kind of a courteous thing. So guys, in the next hour, who could be excited about having $100 day? In the next hour, making a few phone calls. Guys, pick up the phone tonight, make some phone calls, send some text messages, because number one, guess what? That $100 day can get you registered for a seminar. It can also get you closer to earning those gorgeous earrings. And these aren't the earrings, I just keep pulling at them, but they're so pretty, the earrings that are out there. And so you'll be part of the consistency club that Mary Kay is honoring. And guys, you get tons of prizes when you do that with Mary Kay. So that's my challenge for you guys tonight. All of us, let's go make somebody's day and have $100 night. Y'all can do it.
I'm going to pray this out. All right. It's hard to pray when you're all excited, but no, what a better time to pray, right? Heavenly Father, I just thank you for each and every one of these women, for Mary Beth and for Christy, and just the joy of being able to work with them and know them all these years, Father God. It just makes my heart sing. And Father, for each and every woman that got on tonight, Lord Jesus, I just pray that they would take this information, this excitement, the joy and the thrill that is in the air right now, and move on it, Father God, that fear would not get in the way, that those voices in their heads would be stopped right now in the mighty name of Jesus, and that they would just act on it without thinking or without doing anything more. Just move into action. Faith and fear cannot be in the same mind, and I pray that they would walk in total faith as they get ready to make a move right now. Father, I thank you for them. I pray that you would bless them, that the finances that are meant to be theirs would be loosed, and that it would come into their hand and into their pocket to make a difference for their family. And I thank you for that right now in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen.
Thank you so much, Nancy. Thank you, everybody, for being on tonight.
Muted. You're muted.
I am muted.
You're muted. I guess you could hear me. I was being quiet. Sorry.
Thank you, guys. Mary Beth, do you have anything else?
No, y'all have a great night.
Yes. Go get your
Great
$100.
What'd you say? Yeah, go get your money.
Yeah, go get your money. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.